Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 37th Happy Hour Friday quiz. We are going to hang out today. We're going to catch up. I love it. It's the international break edition. And, I am smiling, but inside I'm actually really, really hurt. I'm like, what's going on at Manchester United? I feel like somebody cursed us or something. Because how are we catching L's even, guys? Andre Onana was substituted today when Cameroon was playing on the 80th minute, and he is injured.
Oh my God!
You know when David De Gea said I feel like somebody cursed us. Those words now like ring even truer. Look at that. What is going on? What are we gonna do without Andre Onana? Are we guys? Maybe I will just freaking out. Obviously, the extent of the injury is going to be analyzed and everything, and then we're gonna get some information. But you know what? Let's try and bring the spirits up and say today, we're gonna play the Kahoot version. So please, I'm relying on you to participate. You do not have to be in the panel to come on in, but to join the quiz, you just have to scan the QR code or just go to kahoot.it. I'm going to share the QR code in a second as soon as I welcome my lovely guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button as we are about to get the show started. Bruno Fernandes! Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, first in the lineup, I want to say big up to you who's tuned in. I see Niall, I see GB, I see Stephanie, I see Brush, I see men like Jarvis. Yo. Let me also say big up to the one and only Mark.
What's up?
Top What's good, brother?
Everyone tuning in on the Friday night happy hour. Let's go. I've been waiting a whole 2 weeks for this. You know, my family was visiting, so last week I wasn't here
last week, sir.
Yeah, I wasn't here to win last week, you know, so I got another put finish on me tonight, bro.
Well, big up to you. I hope. Good luck. All the best. Men like Munch is also in the building.
What are you guys saying? You good, Jet?
Oh,
you guys good, Jet?
We good. It's the happy hour, man. We have to be good. But how are you guys? Am I overreacting? This Onana absence, bro. How you guys? Do you guys think like if we would make it through Galatasaray without Onana?
Go make it Everton first.
With Bayern, are we gonna go to Goodison Park and man, I don't know. I think that would be the worst thing to happen to us, like if he's out for a long time, just or even like a couple of games, just because the other goalkeepers we have not even seen what they're about, and what's your feeling on it, Mark?
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be tough because he's the first choice goalkeeper and everything, but it's high time for Bayern to get a little chance. Let's see what's going on. He needs a few games to get into the practice because Onana is eventually going to go for a whole month, the month of January for AFCON. So we're definitely going to have to rely on someone else for a whole 4 to 6 games, probably more. So at the end of the day, better sooner than later, bro. In this opinion, for me.
Man, it is peak settings for me. I feel like the goalkeeper, man, you can have other positions where somebody can come in and do a job, but the goalkeeper position is so important. Like Ten Hag had took his time to try to play him into form, and now we have this situation,
Yeah, but they're not too far in styles of play, I mean, like he obviously may not be as progressive a passer as Onana, or we don't know yet, but he is very mobile. He's very good on the ball with his feet. he is very tall and he's very athletic. So I think he might be a good replacement. We got to see what he's got. You know, we can't just panic and be like, oh my God, we're gonna die. You know what I mean? I mean, it's been tough when we see all the injuries and stuff we've been having, but at the same time, you know, like
yeah. Munch, Tom Heaton or Bayern there for you?
Neither.
man's not playing tonight.
I'm not playing, man. When I'm playing, but I'm not playing at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I hear you. guys, there's a QR code right there. Make sure you join in. We have 3 people already. We are waiting for more people to join in. Make sure you do the thing as well. Hit the like button. Shout out to you, Nile, as well. Bend over, saying boo. D-Hub United. Big up to you. I haven't seen you comment before, so you're warm welcome to this space, my friend.
Who's this?
Yeah. Also, Matty was saying Richard Arnold is invited to the quiz. No. No Richard Arnold joining us today. Also, Jarvis, but did Jarvis say where was Jarvis' comment? Now it's ran away, but something about anyway, we'll find it. Stephanie's like saying, "Oh, nah," to that injury. I hope it's a small thing where he comes back and he's fine. You know. Anyway, who is McSauce? Who's McTerminator? Is it any of you guys? Is it you, Munch?
Nope, not me.
It's not you. Is it Mark? Who's McSauce?
I don't know who's McSauce, bro.
Okay, well, I'm gonna share the link in the chat. By the way, if you want to join us,
Bendover is back.
Bendover is back in the building. GB says I'm going with Tom Heaton. I don't want to see all these things that Mark is spewing about. He's good with his feet. I haven't seen Bayern play, fam. Not even like a Carabao Cup game, nothing. You know, I feel like it's just unfair the way Ten Hag been running things. You know, at least for that.
There is a goal. Go on. Go on.
Yeah.
There's a goalkeeper available. There's a goalkeeper available that the fans wanted out. Maybe it's the redemption time, isn't it?
Oh no. We can't be going back.
You don't know. I'm gonna put it past them.
No, man. No. I don't think that's a good move. Looking back.
I mean, they brought back Johnny Evans, didn't they? So you never know.
You know, oh man, yeah. I don't know what I would do if I saw David De Gea coming back. I'd be just so like mad at this club. It's just, it was showing lack of direction, you know. I know it was not the best thing. The fact that the way he left was just not the best exit, but it is what it is, you know. We have to look forward. By the way, sir, Alex Ferguson is trending. Does anybody know why?
Oh, because you did a little dance thing at a horse racing event or something.
Oh, okay. Spirit dancer.
Celebration.
All right. Well, big up to Sir Alex Ferguson for winning. Who's going to win today? Is it going to be Prediction Perv, R10, McSauce, or CTC? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the game. Make sure you join. Vibes in the building as well. Big up to you, Vibes. And the QR code. Cristiano is back. Dope. We're gonna start the game in a minute. Who? Yeah. Jarvis, you can join. You are John Myrtle. So what's gonna happen is somebody over here is gonna win, and then we're not gonna know who it is. So what are your names in the panel? Like you Mark and Munch. Who did you choose?
I'm CTC. I can't lie. I'm chasing the chaos today.
I'm Cristiano, guys.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the link is in the chat, by the way. If you want to join in, even after the game too, if you want to join in, we will post it again. Mark just disappeared. As soon as he gets back, we will start the game. John Myrtle. There we
Oh,
go.
God. Ah.
Ferdinand was a good goalkeeper, says Matty. Actually, that's, talking about, I was just thinking, Matty, it's almost like you're reading my mind. I was thinking about, what's his name? In Serie A, who was his goalkeeper last in the Champions League game. Giroud. He actually had a very good save in a game, which was just one of those things where I'm like, maybe we should, get some more players to play goalkeeper, Hit the like button, by the way. Where is the link, says GB? The link is right there in the chat. I'm going to share it again one more time. Jarvis has joined. Perfect. I think we got 8 people now, which is good. I think we're going to just go ahead and start the game. So, may the best man win. All right. How hard can goalkeeping be, says R10. Bro, it's actually tough. It's tough.
Give it like 2 minutes. Let's see if anyone else pops in, because since you just reshared the link.
Okay. Well, that was the link to the StreamYard. But if you want to join the game, you can also just go to kahoot.it and then type the pin that is right there, the 7-digit pin that's on the screen right now. Hey, big up men like Drex in the building. Shout out to you, Drex. Happy Friday, brother. Drex, are you there?
You go, bro.
I hope you're in the game already. Could Drex be bend over? No, bend over is bend over. No, bend over is bend over. I saw bend over is bend over. But I'm wondering who Prediction Perv is.
What are you saying?
Prediction Perv. All right. We are going to start the game as soon as Jarvis gets back. I don't see your name in there, Jarvis. I know that you were in, but you must have disappeared. Did you see McTominay's interview said Georgia went Oh, no. I did not see that. Jeez. Were you guys watching the England game? Was anybody watching the England game?
Oh, that was terrible. Oh.
Yeah. GV doesn't know how to join. It's easy, GV. You can also, another option is downloading the Kahoot app as well. And then, it sucks being old. It's all good. You can put your answer in the chat. All right, we got Will Spressions in there, Free Van der Beek as well. All right, 10 people in. Let's go. Let's get the game started, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, 3, 2, 1. Let's get the game going. All right, first question. Got a little countdown. Name the coach for FC Copenhagen. Who is the FC Copenhagen coach? Ooh, 5 people got it right. Congratulations to them. Let's see who that was. Bendover is up at the top of the charts already with a flying start. All right. We see y'all. Top 4 is actually, it's not bad. Jarvis, I hope to see you in the top 4, brother. Let's go. Who is the current Sheffield United manager? This is going to test your Premier League knowledge. Who is the current Sheffield United manager? All right. Paul Hackingbottom. Chris Wilder. I see some people chose Chris Wilder. That's the former Sheffield United manager. Let's see how the league table is looking. And Jarvis has fallen out of the top 5 battle. CTC has taken the lead. Wow. All right. All right. This one is a little bit of a puzzle. Rank these players according to the all-time Premier League goals. The top has to be the most goals, and the one at the bottom has to be the one with the least goals. Take your time with this one. You have a little bit more time. You have more than 20 seconds. But also, like, the quicker you put in your answer, and if it's correct, you get more points. All-time Premier League goals, by the way. Seven people answered. Some people really taking that time with this one. All right. You have run out of time. That's the order. And 4 people got it right. Congratulations to them. Let us see. Also, Matty said Alan Shearer, Kane, Rooney, Kobe. Almost. Big up to you, GB, as well. And yeah, they were checking in Google, says Maddie. All right, let's see how the scoreboard is looking like. Bendover is back on top. Wow. Bendover with an answer streak of 3, killing it. Let's go to the next one. Which Man United player has been subbed on the most in the Premier League this 23-24 season? Subbed on. Keyword. Coming in as a sub. It is Anthony Martial. Ooh, Christian Eriksen has been subbed on a lot during halftime, though, but it's not as much as Anthony Martial. Big up to the ones that tried to go for Christian Eriksen. Cristiano is second. Bendover is still killing it. Wow. All right. It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is. A disgrace. Were the words of which manager when asked about VAR? It's embarrassing. Could it be De Zerbi? Could it be Klopp? Could it be Ten Hag? Could it be Mikel Arteta? Ooh, everybody got it right. It's Arteta. It's Arteta. Exactly. Jarvis in the building as well. Big up, Jarvis.
Yo. I had to join because I was way too behind on my YouTube stream. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I was like 10 seconds behind.
Oh, damn. Well, here we go. It was not Klopp. It was Mikel Arteta. Big up to Matty for getting it right, and Stephanie as well. Let's go. Jarvis, you're not in the top 4. What's going on?
Yeah, I know.
He's blaming the lag. All right. Bendover, still killing it. I don't think everybody's going to catch Bendover. Burnley Stadium is called... What is the name of the Burnley Stadium? No cheating, Jarvis.
Nah, I'm not cheating.
Turf Moor is the answer. Whoa. Yes. By the way, I saw Mick says breaking news. Nice. Okay, all right. He's not cheating. Breaking news: Premier League is cracking down on corruption and FFP. Puppy, watch out! Hide your own mouth. There is no corruption in this one. I think bend over is like coming through like Man City. What's this domination already? Just going 6 answers in a row correct. Wow.
Bend over.
True or false? Misspelling of Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry has more Premier League goals than Frank Lampard. True or false? It is false. Ooh, some people got it wrong. Yeah. Big up Jarvis got it right.
I'm moving on. I'm in 6th place.
You're in 6th. Let's see. Whoa, prediction perv just jumped up to the 3rd position as well. Bend over, still killing it. I think you can even afford to get a few questions right. Wrong, I mean, bend over. What do Arsenal fans call themselves? You know that team, right? Arsenal?
Yeah. I know what they're called.
The arsonists, the goners. It is the Gooners, the Frats, says Manny. The idiots, says GB. It is Gooners. Yes, Stephanie. Thank you for saying the right answer. Bend over just surrendered the 1st position to Cristiano. Then like Mark. Yes, big up to you. Big up to you, Mark. In the lead.
Yep.
Free Van de Beek is also not too far away. You know, watch out for Free Van de Beek, guys. Which national team is nicknamed Le Elephants? Is elephant. Elephants.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't he read all the answers?
Oh, Marky. Go, Marky. Mark has a lot of fans. Yes, it is Ivory Coast. I saw you, Drex. I saw you, Matty. I saw the Manchukution as well. GB got it wrong. GB, yo, shout out to Ronald Jacob in the house as well. Hope that you're doing good, brother. Happy Friday. I wish you were here earlier. You could have been a part of this quiz as well. Maybe next Friday. All right, let's look at the league table. And Cristiano is actually still top. This is incredible. All right. Another true or false question. Jared Bowen is one of the top 4 scorers in the Premier League this season. True or false? One of the top 4 scorers. Is Jared Bowen in the top 4? It is indeed true. It is true. And Cristiano retaining the lead. Bendova is doing the bottle job of the season. What's going on, Bendova? All right. Let's keep going. Which player registered the most assists in the 23-24 Premier League season so far? Is it Pedro Neto? Is it Mo Salah? Is it Jeremy Doku? Is it James Maddison? It is Pedro Neto. Bendova is back on top. Mark, competition is tight. Why are you quiet, Mark?
Bro, I just clicked the wrong answer by accident just now.
Okay. Well, also Jarvis has got 3 in a row. Jarvis is back in the game. You know, you're like Man United right now. You're just below top 4.
I can't get a winning streak.
All right. Let's keep the game going. Let's see. The VAR system was first introduced in top-flight European Football League competitions by which leagues in the 17-18 seasons? Which leagues started using VAR first?
I think I know this.
Let's look in
So
the
what are you
chat.
drinking, Poppy? Water?
Oh,
whiskey,
I'm actually just
wine?
having water today, mate.
Same with me.
Yes, it's Hydration Friday, you know.
Yellow Bundesliga Serie A.
Yes, the answer is Bundesliga and Serie A started using it first. Matty as well. Shout out to you for putting that answer in. I saw it come in early. Big up to Taco for joining us as well. Welcome, Taco Salamanca. No, Steph. No. But Drex got it right. Let's see how the league table is looking. Jarvis be back in the. No, Bendover took the lead, and Bendover is running away with the lead. 300-point gap, almost.
I had a bigger lead just now, though.
Wow, look at that, though. But 12 correct answers in a row. Guys, put some respect on Bendover's name. All right. Another little puzzle. Rank these players according to the number of goals scored this season. Most goals at the top, least goals at the bottom. You got a lot more time, but obviously, an answer is already in. 2 answers in. Wow, people are sure already. This game is rigged, says William. It is not. William, you're not in top 4, my friend. Big up to Matty. I saw your answer already. Got 20 seconds left.
I forgot to press send in.
You forgot to submit your answers.
I ranked them and then I just sit there and watch the show.
I'm taking the lead with this one.
All right. Let's look at the answers in 3, 2, 1. Drex went with Callum, Son, Nick, Mo.
Damn.
Stephanie, VCAD. Yes, it's Mo, Son, Callum Wilson, and then Nicholas Jackson. That music is awesome.
I thought Callum Wilson had one less goal and Nicholas Jackson. Damn.
Yeah. It's just a 1 goal difference. Let's look at the league table now. Bendover retaining the lead.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. Mark, you're comfortable in second place. Good job so far. From this list, which player has received the most yellow cards this season?
Yellow cards?
Yellow cards. This one, I mean, if you get it right, it's incredible how observant you are. I wouldn't. All right, 4 people got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, clap hands for them. And actually, Nicholas Jackson was the first player to get suspended, to receive 5, to serve the suspension after 5 yellow cards. And Bendover is leading again. Jarvis is back. Jarvis is back. Good
6
job,
in a row, baby. 6 in a row.
Guys, I wanna wow. 14 answers correct, Bendover. That's incredible. I don't think you're gonna get this one though. Rank these players according to the most Champions League goals this season. Stephanie said Nicholas Jackson has more yellow cards than goals. Steph, you funny. Most Champions League goals this season. Okay, Drex went with yellow, red, green, blue. Okay, Hoyland first, Bellingham second, Kane third, and then Mbappe. All right, I see you. I see you, Stephanie. Stephanie, what did you say? A, B, C, D, A. Okay, all right. Oh, A, D. Oh, Bellingham first, Kane second for you, Stephanie. The answer is Hoyland, Kane, Bellingham, Mbappe. Hoyland,
I thought
GB,
almost.
almost got it right, GB. Let's see if Bendover got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, Bendover got it right.
Yo,
Wow.
Bendover have it cork tonight, bro. He's on.
Hey, yo, that's
Whose son is
fast
this,
Google,
guys?
you know. That's a fast Google, you know.
You get one wrong though. You get one wrong. Because I that's how I took the lead. He get one question wrong. That's how I took the lead. But
That's some fast Google.
damn.
All right. The quiz is almost
Bro,
done.
Bro, he's sitting
True or
there with a
false?
spreadsheet in front of him.
Harry Kane used to play for Arsenal Youths. True or false? The answer is true. Everybody knows that. Wow. This was news to me when I was doing research. I was like, no way. Wow. Okay. Bendover obviously killing it and extending the lead. All right. Let's go. What is the fastest own goal in Champions League history? 7 minutes, 10 seconds, 8 minutes, 2 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 seconds, or 6 minutes, 10 seconds?
Yeah, I don't think it's blue because it's a different option. 2 seconds. It's supposed to be 10 seconds. Oh, wrong.
Let's see what the answer is. It's 7 minutes, 10 seconds. And no, Matty, you got it wrong.
I thought it was 5 minutes, 10 seconds. I thought that was us.
Yo, big up to UCM. Yeah, you know, it's actually, I was trying to remember. I can't find the name of the person who scored it, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure they want to forget it as well. Bendover got it right again.
Harry Maguire.
He's a bot, man.
He's the only player to score a hat trick in the Champions League this season. Who is this player? Richard Dunn. Big up, large up to UCM, man. Big up. Eagle Eye in the house.
Who?
It's Ivan Nelson. Yes.
Nelson for Porto.
Yes.
I was telling you about that game tonight.
Yes. Also, Santiago Jimenez got a bracing, but VAR chopped off another goal that should have been, a goal for him. So he would have put his name in there too. Drex, we cannot hear you. No, I can't hear you, brother. CM says, happy Friday to everybody in the cut. Let's go and look at the league table. Wow. Should we just
got it right?
You bent over. I think you've definitely
End the quiz, man.
Yeah, end the quiz. I think 2 more questions. Which team has received the most yellow cards this season?
Take off thingy, man.
Oh fuck! I pressed the wrong thing. I couldn't.
Photo job, Mark.
Yo, you gotta take off the thing off the screen. You can't see the questions.
Oh.
You can't see the bottom answer, bro.
Oh.
It was rigged. Sorry.
Yeah, Papi Regos, bro. Papi Regos, bro.
Well, you can read Chelsea. You can read. Don't blame it on the text.
No, you could read.
No, I
you
needed
could
to see
read.
the options,
Yes.
bro. So between the options, I didn't know. I was like,
I was trying to guide you to the right
I would
answer
like
by putting that.
I would not get Chelsea anyway because I thought it was Manchester.
All right, let's see the league table. Free Van der Beek makes a quick jump to second. Wow.
Who's Free Van der Beek, bro?
Probably Donny
Van der
himself.
Beek. Donnie. Prediction Perv has a 4 correct answer streak as well. All right. Second last question. Which club has scored the most Premier League goals this season?
Not United.
Yeah, no, man.
Oh no, got it wrong. Oh well.
Yeah, me too.
I think I got it wrong.
It is Manchester City. Yeah, exactly, not United.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, let's see. Could Cristiano jump? Oh, no. Bend over is uncatchable, I think. All right.
Yeah, he's
let's
uncatchable.
see. Yeah. All right. Last question. Is it true or false? Burnley has lost the most Premier League games so far this season. Is this true or false?
Ask Everton. Oh, sorry.
Luton, Sheffield United.
Coventry.
Burnley drew a game, I think. Maybe.
All right. The answers are in, and
Yeah, I
it was
got
a
that
split
wrong.
decision.
I got that wrong.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the podium. Third position goes to Cristiano.
Damn, I still got on there though.
Free Van der
Van der
Beek.
Beek.
And first place. Once again, bend over.
This guy is definitely sitting down in front of a spreadsheet, bro. I'm telling you. He's got a spreadsheet with
For real?
the calendar of every event. I'm telling you.
He created a quiz, man. He created a quiz.
Wow. Good job. Let's see. Let's look at the report. Let's look at. Have you stopped sharing your screen? No, we want to look at the report together.
Hell no.
Let's see. I wanted to see how where is that little thing where you look? Okay. Bendover got 95% of the questions correct. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy.
Wow.
This is amazing. Good job. And Jarvis as well deserves honorable mention. You were fifth. Who was fourth again? Was it you? They want me to pay more money to look at the report, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna say, get out of here, man. Yo, guys, big up to you, Bendover. Eagle Eyes claiming that he is bend over.
Pause.
You know, good job, bend over. Yes. Big up to you guys for tuning in. If you just walking in, hit the like button. By the way, we're now into the chill part of the happy hour. Let's go. Football Power Hour. Damn. I was trying to see who that how to view the whole table, but they really want to make money out of us. So we're not gonna support them like the Glazers. Guys, international break, man. What are we saying? Jarvis, were you watching the England game?
No, I actually been sleeping. I was putting my son to bed, and we were watching on some cartoons on my phone. I just woke up 5 minutes before the show started. So yeah, it's perfect.
All right.
How did England do? Did they play?
Yeah,
Malta?
2-0.
2-0. Yeah, who scored?
I can't remember.
Not Rashford.
Oh, it
was really a very exciting game.
It was a boring game. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think it was own goal and Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, yes. Enrico Pepe on goal and Harry Kane 2-0 versus Malta. You know, this is crazy. I don't know why this international break happens now. I guess that it's Euro qualifiers, I guess, right? It's not the other one, the UEFA Nations League thing that's really boring that nobody watches, you know. Yeah,
Nations
but
League.
there are reports that Onana, as we talked about at the beginning of the show, that Onana is injured. So we're kind of now in another crisis, Jarvis, potentially. You know?
Yeah, but I want to see Beyinder. He looks good. You know, I've seen a couple of YouTube videos of him. I think he has some skills.
Oh no,
Maybe
Larry's
he will
from
do good.
Jarvis. Okay. Okay.
Thank you,
All right.
Jarvis. Thank you for seconding the same thing I just said to Poppy at the beginning of the stream.
Okay.
There's a lot of optimism from you guys. What about in the chat? Like DJ Superfly is like, all right, yeah, he does. What are you talking about, DJ Superfly? Mason Munch 7 in the house. Oh, you're Mason Munch 7, by the way, Munch.
hell no.
I didn't know that's your
Hell
other
no.
name.
That's right. Hell no, that's not me.
Drex, what are you saying, brother? We can't hear you. We haven't heard a word from you today.
Yeah, still not hearing him, bro.
Drex,
are you there? Pick up
Oh,
the phone.
yeah.
Pick it up.
Drex.
Come on.
I feel like Drex is having technical difficulties.
No, but like I saw his answers in the chat, like as the game was happening. Come on, Drex, let's try one more time. Drex. Oh man, get out of here, Drex. Get out of here, man.
What's going on with your mic, bro?
Drex expressions. Yo, get out of here, man. Yo, so Brush is asking, so what do we make of the incoming changes, lads? What incoming changes?
Oh, he's talking about the possible incoming of Paul Mitchell and Blanc as CEO, with the firing of Arnold and possibly Richard. But as some people might say, it's because of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. But in my honest opinion, as a fan, I would say that any owner taking over would sack both of them in any regards. You know what I mean? Also, we all know, as people are reporting, that they said Richard Arnold leaked to Rio Ferdinand that Qatar was coming in, so he probably was supporting Qatar, and if they're going with Sir Jim, they probably would fire him nevertheless, because they wouldn't want someone who was supporting the competition.
What are you saying, Jarvis, to that?
I'm sick of the takeover today. We're talking about the takeover all day long, and we don't know anything. We are speculating about who's coming in. Yeah, Paul Mitchell, if he comes in, I think he will do a good job. But it's still the Glazers who signs the checks, as we know. So that will be a big problem. So it's not about Mitchell. It's about the guys on top. And they will take our love for the club and exchange it into money and put it in their pocket and smile all the way to the bank. That's what they do. So I think the fight must still continue, green and gold until we are sold 100%.
100%.
Yeah, I feel like that's a far-fetched dream now, man. I'm almost like giving up on imagining a Manchester United without the Glazers, just because they're just so, there is this thing where it's like they feel like to me it feels like they just want to just like die in the club. They just like it's a lifelong thing. They want to pass it to their kids and their kids' kids, and we have to wait for this generation of Glazers to go, and then maybe their kids will be a little nicer to the fans and the club, and it's just one of them things where I'm just so deflated by every time I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, how could we as fans try and actually make sure that these guys, like, they know we don't want them, but they still persist and hang on to the club. Drex, take two. Drex,
Take three.
No, Drex, we still can't hear you, bro. I don't know what's happening with your microphone, bro.
Drex Jassim, quiet.
Drex is moving like sheep Jassim, bro.
Man,
John
fix your things, man. Drex, what, Munch? How do you feel about this? Like the question that Brush asked. It's like these Paul Mitchell. There are all these rumors.
Oh, just rumors, man. We haven't heard anything concrete, have we? It's all speculation.
Mhm.
This is don't forget it's an international break. The people need something to drive up clicks and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
it's all empty air right now. Empty air, empty words, empty expressions and all that stuff. So I won't believe it until I see it. And even then, I'll still say it's rubbish.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
It's still
Drex, is Drex back?
Your account
yeah.
is low for this call.
now through to PayPal.
They do them real wild, Poppy. You can't be doing them like that, bro. That's a vicious cycle, bro. That's a vicious cycle, fellas. You know.
What's the access to the Glazers accounts?
He's back.
Your account is
Defend
still low for
yourself.
this call. Dial *904 *airtime.
He's back, but like with no audio again.
What's going on with your audio, Drex?
Oh no, that's too bad. That's too bad, Drex. But anyway, yeah. So guys, like it's what the other thing that I want to also touch on is the Everton charges. Like, you know, do you guys think maybe this is a little sign that Manchester City is next? You know, or not?
Nope.
No.
Why? Because
We wish. You can, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and this is what I've been thinking. Right, there must have been at least 5 charges that could have been dealt with in the now. You know what I mean? There's 115. I don't care if you're investigating all 115. You can. I'm pretty sure there's 5 that you could give them a really heavy punishment right now, and that would serve as a warning. Like and you could fine them the rest. You might as well, like, it would bring money into the championship if you relegate them to the championship. You know what I mean? People would watch Man City in the championship. Those teams get to go and play at the Etihad. They might even fill the stadiums for once. You know what I mean? So let's just relegate them this season, get them down to the first division, let them play against Wrexham or something, and come back up in 2 years.
It won't happen.
Yeah,
I think Manchester City at the moment, they are like, have you ever seen the Tom and Jerry movies, cartoons? You know, when you have the dog on the leash and he just like standing there and with his mouth and Manchester City are the cat just laying there like on this distance, totally relaxed. Because they're not afraid. They know what's coming. They know that the FA are on a leash. They can't touch them. They are untouchable. They have all the money in the world. Their brand has become so big that the TV stations, all the sponsors of the FA, they can't have Manchester City getting relegated. It will cost them a lot of money. And we know money rules in the rich man's world. And this is what's going to happen. Manchester City, they are just going to brush it off and they keep on trucking. That's what they'll do.
So some kind of thing influence on that as well too, separately. Even though he might not be fully involved in the charges, he's an untouchable property in world football. You know that too. You know what I mean? As a manager, he's untouchable property. So who knows what can happen? But at the end of the day, I don't really believe anything going to happen to them. As you could see, what happened to Everton in no time at all. That happened, bro.
Everton be the right man.
For me, I just feel like the authorities gotta do something, man. We can't have like, you know, Man City just like bossing things like this and like even Barcelona also like they need to be investigated, you know, for how they bribe referees. You know,
if Barcelona don't get the situation
Chelsea.
under
Chelsea as well. Send them to the New Zealand League.
Yeah, but you guys remember what happened to Chelsea? They got a transfer ban.
Yes.
For 1.5 season or the January summer window because of wasn't that FFP breachments?
Yeah, that's
I
something to do with
So
Roman
Chelsea got
Abramovich.
FFP reachments and transfer ban, but Everton got a 10-point deduction. So you already see a pattern of the big clubs and the small clubs. And we have seen the lower league clubs, Bury, Derby, a lot of other clubs in the league, down in the league system. They get hard punishments, but the rich clubs they don't do anything with them. And I think it's about money, because FA, the TV deals, the sponsorships. There's too big old forces that pushing them up. And so I think we just gotta accept City want to get the ban or get relegated. Maybe they will get the fine. Maybe they will get the 1-year warning of a transfer ban for 1 season, so they can just buy themselves 10 players and be ready for it. So yeah.
What about Jarvis? But in all fairness, Jarvis, I think even if City was to drop out of the league, I don't think it would lose viewers, bro. You know, in all fairness, like Manchester City is not one of the big clubs, in my opinion, that draws viewers. You know what I mean? I think it would be.
Oh,
I think their viewers are negligible compared to a club like Liverpool or Manchester City or Manchester United or
Mark,
maybe an
Mark,
Arsenal fan base.
I can't
I
ask this
mean, I'm not.
question to a lady, but I can ask you this question. How old are you?
37.
Yeah. When I take my kid to football practice, he's 6 years old. I see 10 little guys running around with Holland on his back.
Yeah,
on their
well, I
back.
know that now. I know that now,
You
but I'm
know,
just saying, like,
the city fan base are
it's the
starting
young.
to be
Yeah.
bigger, and they are young.
They are
So
young. They are young.
they have a huge fan base, but they're not like us, like men in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s. So I think they're growing a fan base, and you know, they have been doing well for 10 years now, after
Yeah,
they
true,
got
true.
established in 2012, or what happened.
Yeah, true. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying no. Like, I'm not saying no, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of like the other clubs that will be in the Premier League, I think
Mm.
the viewership loss for 1 season would be negligible. Just in terms of just perspective wise, for if I think about like if it was to happen next season, right? In my honest opinion, with all the other teams that it have in the Premier League, I don't think it would lose the viewership. Maybe over 2 seasons, yeah, it will start to affect the Premier League. But in 1 season, I don't
Yeah.
think financially it will be a big difference. It will be negligible.
No.
That's just my perspective.
For the record, there's only one kid with the Man United shirt on my son's football practice.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So we've become like a legacy club now.
That's
is
all
that
right. I mean,
Basically, yeah.
we are technically with the history. We are based off our history right now, you know, guys. Like, let's be real. Like, we haven't done it in a decade, really, to say anything. But you know, we all hope for a reset and a reset with full sail, because we thought with a new ambition, new owners would have new inspiration and a new drive to win. So, I mean, like, if we have to end up settling for 25%, who knows? It might turn out to be great. It might turn out to be the same direction of drive and energetic to win. But at the end of the day, it's not what we want, but it's what we might have to settle with, depending on when the official announcement comes. So at the end of the day, the whole force is for Manchester to be back, right? But you know, it's not realistic to think in 1 season. For me, it's more like, okay, maybe by the next 2 seasons, we competing for titles again. And I okay with that as a fan, because at the end
2
of the day,
seasons.
yeah, bro. Because listen, when I look at the league, I look at all the teams in some form of rebuild right now, all the top 6 in some form of a rebuild. Whether it's the different tactics, different systems, different players, everybody in some form of a rebuild. So it all depends on who rebuild come together first. You understand? Right now, it might seem like all the chips are down for United, but not really, because in my opinion, if we get a key player in defense, a key player in midfield to come in. No, I'm not saying in January, but let me just say between now and the next transfer window in the summer, we get a key midfielder like a Register, Frankie De Jong type of player who could carry the ball. And then we get a key defender who have young and energetic, able to press resistant, could pass the ball out from the back, everything, as a sub or a replacement to come in and compete for a starting role, I think that changes a lot for the team. Because if we look at the
You
defense
see,
we had last season, it was built from a foundation where we could play out from the back and it was solid. If that come back
Yeah.
and we have an improvement in the midfield, I think we immediately will improve because as we've seen in the last couple of games, we created more and more chances and goals. Even though we're not scoring much, we created more chances. Now, if we add a player who can solidify us in the middle and solidify us in the back, then I think all focus and all roads is go to attack from there. So it could be positive.
you see, Mark, you're speaking smart, but here's the thing: though, United make smart decisions. That's the problem. That's all I got to say about that.
I wanna circle to Maddie's sure Jarvis. Yeah. Maddie says, guys, I'm from Leicester and I just feel sorry for Leicester fans because Everton should have gotten relegated last season. Leicester gets the biggest punishment going down. Yeah, what is happening? Yeah, for real. That is so. But right now, I guess Leicester is gonna come back though. Like next season, they're flying. Right, last time I checked, they're really doing well, and I think they'll be back in no time.
Yeah, let's be fair with this Premier League, right? Like,
Yeah.
I am one of the people that actually don't think that all the three teams that came up going to go down at the end of this season. I think that we're in for some shocks in the second half of the season. You know what I mean?
From the three teams that came up, so which one is going to stay? Which one is going to go down? There's Luton Town, Burnley, and Sheffield.
I actually think Luton is going to do well against teams like Everton and stuff when they play them. I actually think they have a fighting chance against some of the lower table teams. Maybe even some of the mid-table teams you might not be thinking of, because if you look at it, right, they had a good game, a real good game against Liverpool where they should have won. People could say what they want, but at the end of the day, they should have won the game. They practically lost the game themselves, and then they had a fair game against Manchester United. Granted, Manchester United not playing great. It was more compact than I have seen Luton all season, because I have one or two players in my FPL team from Luton. So, and I consume a lot of football, so I might take in a game or two, even though, because I would rather watch them than watch Liverpool play, to be fair, because I don't really care for Liverpool, But at the same time, being realistic as a football fan, I think Luton have a little bit of ability. They might sneak us stay up. I'm not saying it's sure, but I'm saying that it have lower table teams like Crystal Palace, something that not doing so great. And Luton is the way they play football is like basic. They keep it super simple. You know what I mean? Kick and rush football, and have a striker that physical and could score goals. As we can see, he's not far off from the mid-table of scorers, because he have at least 6 goals, I think, already for the season. So it's not like if he not finding the back of the net in consistent games.
I hear you. Let's try again, Drex. Who's staying up, Drex? Luton Town, Sheffield, or Burnley?
Burnley is going down for sure. Can you hear me?
Yes! He's connected.
Bro, I had to switch. The headphones I'm using got connected to my iPhone, and I didn't even know. So I was just talking, and it was on the iPhone coming out. I'm like, oh no! So I had to turn everything off. Every Bluetooth device in the house, I had to turn it off. Okay, back to the question. I think Burnley will go down. Luton will go down. Sheffield, I'm not too sure. With this old 10-point deduction from Everton and all of that, right? I still feel like Everton would pull through, but it depends on the next. Now, this deduction, would it be some sort of would it get some sort of motivation off it, or will it just be like a depressing state and be like, you know what, guys, it's happening. Maybe what the owner or whoever is trying to talk to them might be depressing or elevating. So that in itself, we have to wait for the next 5 to 6 games to see, because if results don't go their way, it's so obvious. But back to that three of them, I think Sheffield might just stay. Somebody else might just go in their place. Maybe a Bournemouth or an Everton or somebody.
No
But I won't be
offense.
surprised if all three of them go back down. I won't be surprised, but I'm just saying. I'm just keeping that Sheffield United spot. I feel like they might. I don't
I
trust
hear
Luton.
you.
Luton will go down. Luton just had to do what they had to do against those Liverpool and Manchester United, but they're gonna go down.
Big up, Drex. Munch. Man United,
The same-
Sheffield United, or Luton Town? Who's
You
going
say
down?
oh wow.
No, Matty's the one who made me say that. But anyway, who's staying up, bro? Who's staying up from the three new teams in the league?
No one. They're all going down.
All going down.
Yeah, because what it is, I think they're all going to gas out in game week 34, 35.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm siding with Mark. Like seeing how they've like I haven't watched all the games of Sheffield and Luton and so forth, but like but I know that we had a tough time versus Luton, and I feel like Luton are actually gonna be the one that stays. And my little prediction just feels like
it also depends on the running as well. Who they're playing, when they're playing, and all that stuff.
True. And also like that when it gets to the business end of the season as well, like it's always like there's some shocker results that happen as well, So
can you bring up the bottom half of the table to the screen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see how it is now with the Everton being 10 points deducted.
I think Chelsea will be alright, to be honest.
There it is. Boom.
Chelsea the Chelsea are not going down. Manchester United might have a little bit.
Can you scroll up?
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm just running jokes.
I know.
City.
I'm looking at Forest,
You see Fulham.
Where's Everton?
So Everton is 19th now.
You see?
Yeah, 4
They'll be
points.
fine.
They'll be fine. I rather Fulham goes down than Everton. I dislike
Man City
Fulham.
going down.
See the issue with Man City, right? It's
Yeah.
Pep is going to leave Man City before any of those charges or any punishment is going to come on them, because the EPL, the big boys in the EPL wouldn't want to stain rubbish Pep's name or put Pep in the same bracket with all of these 115 charges, right? So it's either they might advise Pep to leave at the end of this season or next season before the punishment comes on them, or Pep would just wake up one morning and be like, I'm done. Then you can bring the cavalry can come and take Man City down to where they need to be. But as for Chelsea, I see a lot of people saying Chelsea might get Chelsea. Don't forget,
They'll be
Poch Poch is EPL's beloved son. So
Exactly.
that's Chelsea. They're safe. The worst that Chelsea could get is maybe 2 or 3 transfer market ban or something like that. No point deduction. That's the worst Chelsea would get. Man City, I believe when Pep leaves, then those 115 charges would come on them, and we might see them relegated. But relegation, for me, if you ask me deep down, to be honest, it's not happening. Man City might have maybe 20 point or 25 point deduction. That's it, and maybe take away one of it's gonna shock everybody. Everybody is gonna be like, Matt, we like. Papi, don't worry. When it happens, you'll be like, this is the height of corruption, because it won't be what we are looking at. It won't be what we are expecting in terms of, okay, get them to lose maybe a couple of trophies, right? At least three or 2 trophies, then get them back to league championship or whatever, right? It will be so infinitesimal compared to what we're looking for. Like they would get the punishment, but it wouldn't match up with the one, and it wouldn't even match up to 5 charges, let alone 115.
Bro, like
that's
saying,
that's my conviction. It's not like that's what I think.
Yeah.
Jarvis
hasn't answered the question too. Go ahead.
Well, I have another question. I just want to address, because this no one has talked about this today, because I think it's odd that the FA can deduct points in the middle of the season, because it affects all the other teams, and it doesn't make sense because they're not. FA should ensure, because they always promote the fair play symbol, and they should ensure a level playing field for all the other teams, because now the next game we will be up against an Everton team that smells blood. They will play in desperation. So for us, the FA are actually punishing us at the moment. They should have done this before the season started or at the beginning of next season. They can't do it right now in the middle of the season. It's not fair. It's not how you create the competition. It should be on equal levels.
They're going to have a new corruption bounce.
That is to just buttress that point that you were saying, right? When somebody is being seen as weak, right? They want to like try to enforce some sort of pseudo. What's the word now? Pseudo
power.
Say again. They just want to enforce them.
Power.
Yeah, something like that on you. So that's what the EPL they're doing, because, like you rightly said, this thing should have either been done at the beginning of the season, let Everton know their fate, or at the end of the season, let them know, okay, going into next season, you're already on a -10, right? Not doing it because if you look at it holistically, it has several damning consequences to both the club, both the players, and both, like you rightly said, other teams. Just unfortunate we are the next one playing them, because imagine if it was Luton Town or it was Sheffield they have next, then it's going to be like, yo. And with us not playing well at the moment, it feels like, why did they do this? So it's irrespective of who they are playing next, it's like you rightly said, it's not a good look at all. Like they just
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Not fair play.
Go ahead, Manj.
I'm not gonna lie. This feels like a ready-made excuse in case we lose next week. Why did we play them after the fine?
No, man.
No.
That's why I said
it
could be
like
anybody. No, it could be anybody. Be it Luton Town, be it Man City, be it they could be playing Man City when we come back from the international break and get a result. It's all the it's all the bounce. Like I said, it can either elevate them or depress them.
Fair enough.
You understand? So it could be anybody.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why Jarvis is saying it's not nice to actually have them do this at the middle of the season, because it could be anybody.
Yeah.
And just because we are the next person doesn't mean it's an excuse. I'm just saying we look at it from an holistic point of view, and it could be anybody, and we could be saying the same thing. All five of us right here will be saying the same thing. Yeah.
I mean, true say they did give. Did you see how quickly they gave him the deduction as well?
Yeah,
sometimes
it was like
so fast.
Yeah, so fast.
So quick.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
115 charges, eh? They're probably going to deal with that next season.
Bro, forget the
15 seconds.
charges. Just let it go. Just keep the 115 charges on one corner. Just forget about it. Flips, there's nothing happening.
To be fair, bro, I don't mind Everton getting relegated. I could do it. I could do it. Amadou and Ahmed on midfield. To be fair, fellas, I don't know about you. I could have do with him since last summer.
Everton is. Oh, sorry, just
go ahead, Jarvis. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just say Everton. I would love Everton to stay up, because Everton, they actually, like us, they hate Liverpool. We actually have something in common with them. So and they are like one of the historical clubs. They won they played really good in the 80s. They won a couple of Premier Leagues, or First Division, as they will call it at that time. And Goodison Park has always been one of the stadiums with the best atmosphere in the Premier League. So I have a lot of respect for Everton as a rival club, but they hate Liverpool, and that's good, because when I see Everton fans, we always have a lot of in common, and we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just like I could put a 50 and say Everton would stay. Everton would escape relegation. They would stay up. I feel like this is just part of their story. They're gonna stay up. I see Fulham getting relegated before Everton in the next 2 seasons. If Fulham don't sit up, I see them get, because they play so atrocious. They are awful.
Yeah. And they I wanna that point by Box that Everton I have actually much more football heritage than Man City. They
100%.
So Yeah, I
But
never thought about that, Jarvis. That we have something in common with them. Like
Yeah, but
we
you know
do.
why, right? Everton used to be Liverpool. Liverpool used to be part of Everton when they
yeah,
broke.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Merseyside derbies are big, 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 big occasion.
I know you asked this question if Man City gets relegated, if the EPL is still gonna be attractive. I feel like I feel I think that is Idam. I met Mark talking about it, right? I feel like
Yeah.
it's gonna affect the EPL to a
No, I
certain
disagree.
degree. You disagree,
Mm-hmm.
man?
Super League, man. Super League's coming, man. Super League's gonna bail them out and stuff, man.
No, but so you think the Super League is gonna bail them out if they're in the championship? If they're in the championship?
Yeah, because they got a higher lawyers and thing there. You know
But
how things work in football.
what if their owner decide to sell before in all of this?
But by the way, this is not me defending Man City, though. You know how powerful
No.
those guys
Yeah,
are.
no, we're just having a conversation. I know you're not
Yeah,
defending.
yeah.
I'm just saying, what if that owner decide to sell and that pool just disappear?
Then we'll talk. We'll be there. We'll be there.
I think I would deserve that, man.
Innit?
Yeah, man, that would be the day. That would be the day. I feel like Man City just needs if a serious point deduction, maybe even 2 more or 3 transfer bans. Like they shouldn't do any transfer business, and maybe even not being allowed to compete on one of the domestic trophies as well.
I have a
They
question
really
for Jarvis.
deserve to be punished.
I have a question for Jarvis. Jarvis,
Yeah.
what in your opinion would be a perfect punishment for Man City?
I don't believe in taking away their titles because it's
Beautiful.
long gone anyway, so it wouldn't mean anything. But they shouldn't be in the Premier League. They should be put down in level 4 and put on a transfer ban for at least 2 seasons. So it will take them, because now they have cheated for 10-12 years.
Okay.
So we should set them back 10 to 12 years, in my opinion. That would be a fair punishment in my assessment. It's harsh, yes, but they have cheated. Manchester City, they were fighting relegations before the Sheikh.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And that's the truth. They would never be nowhere close to what they have achieved now.
True.
So we should just set them back, and they should be put in their place, because it's just about oil money, and they have cheated all the way. They have sponsored themselves. They have. I read today about Alfie Holland.
Erling's dad.
Holland's father.
Erling's.
Alan's dad.
Yeah.
Pillage.
I'm from Norway. In Norway, the IRS report comes in, the tax deduction report every year. So for 2022, he had the revenue of 7.9 million pounds. And he and his friend Egil Ostenstad, the former Southampton striker who played for Southampton in the 90s. They have started a business, a company, and an investment company, and of course it's placed in Luxembourg, and he has moved to Switzerland. So and Manchester City, they paid how much? 60 millions for Holland, 55.
That's the reported fee.
Yeah. But the money, they didn't pay 60 or 55.
Everybody knows they didn't pay 60.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just
no, but
Allegedly.
everybody that eyes actually saw, and everybody decided to just look the other way. So it is what it is. But fair enough. I share in your thoughts about not taking away their trophies. I share in that as well. I feel like it's gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
Just let it be. But you're right. Sending them to the 4th division might actually take them. You're right, man. Might take them some time to get back, because those guys in the 4th division, they don't play.
Matty, I agree with you there. Send Manchester City Maguire as punishment. You know, Matty, actually, the way Maguire is playing now, I think he would have been what Ruben Diaz, like, you know, he would have been the Ruben Diaz of Man City, you know.
Yeah, so sending Maguire their way now is like actually just applauding them,
strengthening them. You know,
yeah,
like
they're giving them a pat in the back. I'm like, oh, keep doing what you're doing.
But would we actually take the titles? Let's say Manchester City was stripped for the titles. Would we actually take the Premier League title when Mourinho came second and Solskjaer came second? Would it mean anything? On paper, we have won it 23 times.
It wouldn't mean anything. But if it's something that they consider doing, right, and they say, okay, by the law, this is what's gonna happen. This is what we decide to do. Take away those 2 trophies and give it to the runner-up, right? Which is at that time it happened to be us, right? Mourinho's time and Solskjaer. Because I believe if they're saying okay, they're doing it for a 5-year period, then they'll have to give Liverpool as well. I think they'd have to give Arsenal one as well.
Yeah.
And we either get 2 or we get 1. I think so, right? So in that case, if it's something that they have to do to put their foot on the ground and say, okay, we're gonna try to kick out this corruption and everything, right? Then on paper, we just take it, and we shouldn't be gloating over it. We shouldn't be happy like we have a Premier League. No, we should just take it, keep it somewhere, and be like, okay, it's there. It's not one of those ones
for Manchester City, the bragging rights are gone anyway if they're caught cheating. And to put it in perspective, do anyone remember who came in second when Lance Armstrong won the Tour de France seven times? No one knows. But they are officially the winners today. If you look in the history books, but no one cares.
Nobody cares.
Gone.
Yeah, it's gone. You're right. You're right, Jarvis. You're right.
I would still celebrate if we were given.
Come on.
I would be shameless, bro. I telling you, bro, I gonna be shameless and say, look, we have 2 more trophies on the table. Yeah. But I'm not going to party like it's no tomorrow. I'll party like it's no tomorrow when we actually win it. Bro. That's 2 more titles we could talk about in the coffers. What you saying, guys? Come on.
No, I hear you, man. I think myself and Jarvis, we have an understanding. I hear you, right? Yeah. I hear you guys, man. I'm just like, if it happens, it happens. It's just, I wouldn't trust me. I would just tell my son, you know what? Okay, in the last, Mourinho has won. Solskjaer, it's just the fact that we cannot give Solskjaer 1 trophy as a coach. That's the only thing that might actually resonate with me. Like, okay, so Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now actually won. But that being said, I don't think I would be super excited now. The one I'll be excited about is I'll be looking forward to the points deduction. Like, what are they going to take from them that would hurt them? Taking away their trophy doesn't hurt them. Take something that will hurt them, that will make them feel like, okay, next, like they would think, okay, we can't be doing this when someone else wants to go in that direction. They're like, no, City got this ripped off. They got this, they got that. No, we're not doing that, right? So because just taking trophy and giving them, let's slapping them with about 50 point or 20 point deduction doesn't cut it, in my opinion.
No.
I hear you. Omo, big up to you, brother. Where are you in this conversation?
Well, was City not getting punished?
Yeah. Well, what's the appropriate punishment for City?
They gotta get relegated. I don't care what you do with the trophy. First of all, relegate. Then we talk about trophy. They gotta go down. I don't know how many points gonna deduct. They gotta get relegated. There's no way. Because they might do some magical stuff like how they did in Juve, where they deduct points, but they're still in the league, like because they won so many games. Nah, they got to deduct like 100+ points, points, like to the point like when the points go to League One, they got to keep on going down.
I hear you.
Mine is brutal, man. Mine is brutal.
There's no mercy over here. You know what you did.
Good points you're talking there, you know.
Somebody said, I read on Twitter, someone said Everton got 1 charge, right? And they got 10-point deduction. So multiply that by 115. We'll be talking. We should be talking non-league position like now. Non-league.
Totally.
How many points got deducted for one
The
charge?
Sunday League.
Imagine if Magarin goes in Sunday League.
How many points was that for one charge? 10 points?
10, yeah.
10.
So that would be 1,150 points deducted.
That's
I don't know how they're
that's-
gonna do the math, but they better get some mathematician in there.
So they should like still keep them. I would want them to be kept in the league and still, but have a negative
Oh
points.
no,
difference. You know, like
no.
they have
no,
negative.
Papi, you
No,
can't
no,
do
because
that.
that way is cheating. They're gonna go to
No,
championship.
you can't have them in the league with a negative 1,000 and 1,150. No, you can't be doing that. That gives them the revenue. They still have the revenue, right? So
True.
set them
And
non-league
maybe
position. Let's
you're
see
right.
Phil Foden running some.
Papi,
Yeah.
you watch football from like 2007 to like 2015.
What happened then?
Had no city. No one cared. You know what I mean?
True.
So this is why I say to Jarvis, right? If they get relegated for a season or two, definitely for a season is negligible to the Premier League viewers, bro.
No, but Mark, you can't say that because 2000.
Bro, listen.
Okay,
If they get relegated for one season, Drex, people
Yeah.
who watch in the Premier League one season, it will be negligible. It's not going to decrease 1 million views. I'm telling you, bro. People will still watch the Premier League and watch City in the Championship. In fact, it will bring more revenue to the Championship. So it will do good for for the whole pyramid if they get relegated, to be fair. Because let's be real, their money will still be here. Listen, our next team is going to get the £100 million for broadcasting, you know, who come up from relegation, you know. So imagine 4 teams instead of 3 getting £100 million for moving up, right? Whether the 4 of them go back down or not, that's 4 football teams that have money in their coffers now in the Championship the following season, the year after. You know what I mean? They'll probably sell 1 or 2 players. It will be a profitable situation for them. They go back down that league, go and get stronger down there. So when teams come up the following season, they're stronger. City down, the Premier League still go and make the same turnover that they made the season before City leave. Maybe the season after, when they get the hyper, they're coming up. People might watch the lower league, you know. Some people are City fans, but not all City fans.
I know a lot of ladies that are actually City fans from my end. I know a lot of ladies they actually love City because ladies like success, right? Shout out to all the ladies in the house and not disrespecting, but most of
And
my
men like success too. What are you talking about?
no, but you know what I mean. I have met most of my female colleague, right, in the health space. They when I tell them I'm Manchester United, they're like, bro, you're suffering. Come to I'm like, who you supporting? Come to City. I'm like, what? No way. I asked them a couple of questions like, okay, how did you start supporting City? And they'll tell me, oh, 2 seasons ago, last season, the Champions League. I'm like, okay. So, but whether we like it or not, I overheard Javis saying that there are young generations now, right, that are actually falling in love with that. They see City win, right? They see City win. Unlike most of us that actually followed United, was something that drew us to United, right? So they see City win, and it's like City is dominating. City just won the quadruple. City won the league last season. So they by default they're attracted to City. So and in school, even at the high school level, you see most of them actually trying to warm up to following City, right? So I feel like if you take City off, it might not more of the in-person attendance in the stadium, but the viewership, like online and TV and all of that, might be affected. Because imagine a group, like a demographic, like a group of how would I put it? A demographic of kids, right, of age group, right, just getting pissed like City is no more in the Premier League. It just draws, like I said, I have female friends. They might stop watching TV. They might just stop watching soccer. You know, some of them, they tell me they don't watch any other thing than City. If City is not on the TV, then what are we doing? Like most of the time, I'd be like, yo, I want to go watch my game. Like, is City playing? I'm like, no, it's my club playing. What do you mean City playing? I'm like, okay, bye.
Yeah, but Jack,
So, yeah.
Yeah, but Drex, that's like a bit one-sided view, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, while it's
No, but
football
on
is
it,
for everybody. No, I
but you
understand
know
what you're
that.
saying, you know, football is for
No, but
everybody, you
Mark, let
know.
me just say this. But you know, if you have 2 cups of water, right, you have to add
Mhm.
a little drop of water makes the ocean, right? So if you
Yeah.
start taking, if you start it, there will be a void. And who do you think? I don't know. Maybe it's just me overthinking. It's just me overthinking. Like I just feel like it. Fine, it might be like you said, negligible. I don't think so. I think it would affect the league.
Bro,
I
it's
think.
not like if they can't watch City play, you know. They're just not in the Premier League for 2 seasons.
But like Jarvis rightly said, those young kids, how are they going to be watching championship and the non-league? They're not doing that. Except
Why
they want
not?
to go, except the in-person attendance. Yeah, they might go to City and follow City into watch the games,
Yep.
but on the broadcast level, right, on TV,
Yeah.
online, and all of that, they will lose interest because City is no more in the EPL. That's what that's
No.
my own take.
Bro, I think it wouldn't be that bad because it have like, per se, United alone have like 1 billion fans, bro. Like it have other people who watch other football games who are United fans on TV. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just saying realistically, it have a lot of fans for other teams who's watch other teams play in the Premier League.
Yeah, but
And
man,
maybe
don't forget
they watch
you and
City, but City is one game. A
yeah,
game
but
week.
don't forget you
City
and
is
I
one
like to
game.
consume a lot of football. You and I like to consume a lot of football,
Yes,
right?
but at the
That's
end of
the
the
reason.
day,
Yeah.
nobody, no matter how we argue it, right, bro? City is one game a game week, bro. One game. So you're trying to tell me that one game, which probably don't get as much views as a Manchester United game. I needed to check it for sure. But it probably don't get as much views as a Liverpool game, right? Online, we're talking about on television, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who sit down to watch the game. More people will probably sit down to watch a Manchester game or a Liverpool game than a Man City game, right? So we're talking about one game a week that going to be replaced by another team playing, which it may not have. It may have a drop in views for that one game, but that's one game a game week, bro. That's not going to affect the overall league. Because remember, it have a whole set of teams. It's 21. It's 20 teams.
Papi, please, can you pull up this guy's what's his name? What's this Manchu? I can't even pronounce that word. No, not Manji. He won the Manchu.
Manchukushina.
Yeah, yo, sorry, my English is not my strong suit, right? So let me see what he's saying. He's saying Drex is hanging out with.
Hey, yo.
Whoa. No, also Drex, earlier on you said soccer. And we were like,
excuse Drex, he living in Canada, guys.
I'm living in Canada, so if I say most of the time when I say football, right, they take the conversation to a different place. I'm like, I'm not talking about Aaron Rodgers or no. I'm talking about Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, and they're like, no, we call it soccer. So over time, I'm used to saying soccer just to distinguish between what it's gotten to me. Even when I talk to my brother and I say soccer, I'm like, yo, bro, it's football. What's soccer?
Just to put out that disclaimer.
I need City to get some punishment. I don't care about no fans. The rules is the rules. The rules is the rules. They know what they did to us with those guys that not have no penalties or red card, yellow card. The rules are the rules. They should get relegated. I don't care about their fans. But I don't care about their players. I don't care about their staff. I don't care who lose their job. They gotta go. It gotta get relegated. Everything clean slate. 100%. I don't care. They cheated.
Man is brutal, man.
People are gonna get affected. Okay. People are gonna get affected. People cheated.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, we just get all these red cards and all these calls against us. The VR is check Maguire had a goal 3, 4, 5, 6 times. You know, they're checking all our goals VR, all our tackles VR. You don't see that in every single Man City game. Mm-hmm. How many times you see the check a Man City goal VR actually stop the game to check a goal?
The only Man City thing that was subjective was that last year when we played them. You know, you remember that VAR is Rashford shielding. Oh no, is Bruno?
Is Bruno? Is Rashford shielding? Bruno scored.
Exactly. So,
and I still think we're paying for that. We're still paying for that. That's what we're paying for up until this very moment. I still think that's what we're paying for.
Yeah. Big up to you, by the way, if you're just joining in. We got into this vortex because Everton got 10 points deducted for breach of Premier League profit and sustainability rules. By the way, it
10
was
points is small.
say what?
20 or 30.
Yeah, I want to just read a part of the club statement real quick to you guys and see how you react. So it goes, Everton Football Club is both shocked and disappointed by the ruling of the Premier League Commission. The club believes that the commission has imposed a wholly disproportionate and unjust sporting sanction. The club has already communicated its intention to appeal the decision to the Premier League. The appeal process will now commence, and the club's case will be heard by the appeal board appointed in due course. Right? Everton maintains that it has been open and transparent in the information it has provided to the Premier League, and that it has always respected the integrity of the process. The club does not recognize the finding that it failed to act with the utmost good faith, and it does not understand this to have been an allegation made by the Premier League during the course of proceedings. It's like Everton is. Will the appeal work? Will it not work? That's the whole reason, I guess, I brought this up, and just saying, like, I think like something is going to happen to Man City, and it's going to be big when it happens, and we will be there. But any thoughts, guys, before we move on from that topic?
Just one thing. I think you know how they do their appeal thing. Appeal it's not ever in your favor. It's always in the favor of the Chiefs, right? The EPL legend, the great. Let's put it the EPL Dons, right? So I feel like now, but now looking at it from what you just said in terms of Everton getting this punishment, if it will affect, now I've been thinking, okay, Pep has to leave before they bring the judgment on them, but I still feel like I'm tempted to actually say, okay, it might sway the EPL Dawn to actually do something in terms of Man City, right? But I still feel like Pep would leave. Pep would have to leave before anything. Like, once you hear that Pep is leaving Man City, just know that the punishment is around the corner.
I don't agree with that, but I don't really feel like anything on the City.
Before we go to Jarvis' question, right, about Rashford, I just want to ask the panel this question. Now, let's cast our mind back to the Sir Alex Ferguson era. If we had VAR then, do you guys think would have had the dominance that we had then?
Yes.
Because let me just finish it, because it felt like, because when I was like watching Fergie and following United, there's always this Fergie has a hold on the ref, Fergie has a hold on the EPL and all of that, right? Now, that at the back of your mind, right? Do you think that VAR would have had the same dominance as we had if we had the VAR and all of that?
No, because Fergie was going to the referee dressing room and telling, like, "Yo, fix up." He was not giving the press any time to think. Like, he would not have changed nothing.
Jarvis?
Yeah, I have been thinking about this question, and then it's been up several times, and I've been trying to go back to see if I could find some stats to could build up a statement like that, because I think, when years go by, people tend to believe what's been repeated over and over again. So is it factual that Ferguson had all the referees and that we as a club had the decisions going our way?
It's not factual. I'm just saying. No, it's not. It's not, quote unquote. It's not factual. I'm just saying it's just for the purpose of a conversation. I'm just saying holistically, looking at it, like what Omar said, it made Ferguson was actually on the each ref to actually fix up, right? As to actually having have them have a bias towards to favor positive bias towards United, right? So that's just my that's where I'm coining out this question from. It's not really anything factual in terms of was noted. No.
Yeah, but I think despite his hold on the refs and whatever, I think the team we had at the time was our team that was showing out every game. They came and they give 100%. There was a team that had good performers and talented players and a good mentality. So hard to say that he wouldn't have had that domination, bro.
Yeah, it's very tough to say this because it's like ifs, buts, and maybes. We can't go back in
Yeah,
time and
yeah.
but I get it. A hypothetical,
Yeah,
Pop, it has to be said that in the 90s, Ferguson had a very robust team. We were
Yeah.
physical. We had players like Mark Hughes. We had players like Peter Schmeichel in goal, Bruce and Pallister, Irvin, Paul Ince, Roy Keane, all the legends, and we were playing on the edge, and especially when we were down, we were giving it all. And you have seen pictures. Have you ever, for example, seen pictures of the Wimbledon Man United game when United play in the green and gold shirt? Winnie Jones. That's like he gets like 10 red cards during that game, and that was football at the time. You know,
yeah.
it was a game for grown men. And if you were tackled, you just stood right up. You didn't say anything. You just jogged away. That's how they used to play, and that was the mentality at the moment. So if there's been VAR, today's referees they would stopped all games with 10 red cards every game. So it's hard to say VAR in the 90s.
I get
What I
you.
know for sure, Drex, is also there'll be, I guess, more added time. So the Fergie time will be scoring a lot more goals. Is that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Didn't think of that. Oh yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Jack. That's the thing.
What's the question Jarvis put up about Rashford?
Yes, I was trying to segue the conversation there, guys. That was a very good question that Jarvis asked. Rashford has had another stinker against Malta, and he got injured. Apparently, it's not too serious. But the question is, will Rashford come good for us this season, or is he beyond repair?
Could I start?
Oh, I
Go
know you were
ahead.
going to do that. I know you were going to say that.
He's beyond.
I think Mark should go last.
I made that question for you, Mark.
No, Mark should
Let
go
me go
first, too, because
so
if he goes last, oh my days.
So let me go first because
Mark's answer will be an hour long,
listen.
man.
Yeah.
Bro,
already.
listen, right? Let
Yeah.
me just go first because everyone else is
Yeah, go
gonna
on.
save it. I'm just gonna be raw about it, right?
Well,
Like if we're talking consistency, he doesn't have it. If we're talking clinical, he's not it. If we're talking clutch, forget it. So what does he really offer? Like he doesn't have the footballing intelligence of any average winger in the Premier League, in my opinion, because every average winger gets more assists consistently every season than Marcus Rashford. So is he actually a winger or is he a left forward that is playing out of position? Because when he was playing in the center forward role, I think that was the best role for him because he doesn't pass the ball. He wants to finish it every time. So if we're going to argue about the right wing, maybe we could talk about that at the end of the season. But right now, as it stands for me, I would have sold him since 21-22 to PSG for 90 million, cold hard cash, and be done with it. Because I think the team is better for it. That's my opinion.
I got a question for you.
Listen, let me okay, when you're done.
You saw
Yeah,
Rashford,
go.
right? Who would you bring in then?
I think we could have, well, you had already made replacement already. Sancho would have been fine to replace him when he left because he would have get consistent game time. And I would be honest to say this, like, it have different types of footballers, right? Some footballers, it could come off the bench and score and play worldies. Some footballers need to get to play 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 games consistently to get into the rhythm. Sancho is that type of player. You understand? He's not the type of player that they could just bring him on in 20 minutes and he go and perform. He's not that player.
I agree.
So if you're looking for that from Sancho, he's not the player.
I agree with you.
Listen,
Go ahead.
Interesting.
On Jadon Sancho, I'm gonna say right now, I got a paper out, by the way. For my winger, he gotta have dribbling, crossing, first touch passing, anticipation, composure, vision, speed, agility. Rashford has speed. He does not have composure. All he have is speed. All he have is speed. He cannot cross. You cannot dribble. Your first touch is bad. Your passing is bad. Your anticipation is bad. Your composure is bad. Your agility, iffy. Your shooting technique is bad. Like, what can you do? What can you do? All you can do is run behind players. You're a terrible winger. He's the worst winger that we have right now.
Pape, give this guy a round of applause. Give him a round of
And I know before you ask me who I'm replacing with, listen, out of all that ability, Salah has all. Salah is world class. Salah has all. My man Marcus Rashford do not have none of that. Like, so who are replacing Matoma? Why? Because he can't dribble. Rashi cannot dribble. Listen, hell, I'll take Doku. Doku could dribble. Sterling could dribble. My man, as a winger, you cannot dribble. You cannot beat your man. What are you doing? You're wasting your time there. All you could do is play as a striker. You don't track back. At least give me that. You can't do that. You don't have flair. You run into people. Your shit. Oh my god, this shooting technique is the worst I've ever seen of a winger. It's the worst I've ever seen. He's the worst shooter I've ever seen. But we're gonna say, oh, he got the 40 GA. Did you see how he shot the ball? He shot and prayed, and when he played as a number 9,
Man said shot and pray. Jesus.
The reason why he had 40 GA because Walt's workers helped him. And now that he's gone, we have a proper striker at number 9 in Rasmus Højlund. He doesn't know how to work himself. His brain is turned up. He doesn't know how to work. He might just leave the club now. And the moment they gave him a new contract, I knew Erik ten Hag's life was over. The moment he got that new contract, Erik ten Hag's life was over. And people say, oh, he gave him the 40 GA. 40 GA what? It's not worth it for one season. He's done. If he get 15 GA this season, it's a surprise. 20 GA, hallelujah. I'm done with this 40 GA.
Hey, man, tell us how you really feel.
Right.
You should have spoken last, man. You should have just
man.
We could have ended the stream there, man.
Now I don't even know what to say. I like
Right. You can't do that.
I want to ask Omo one question. Wait, as Omo and Mark, have they had this conversation before? Like,
bro. I got upset because I watched him for England. I brought out my notepad. I got upset watching he was put up a stinker, ugly. I put out my notepad. I'm comparing to other wingers, even wingers in my team and wingers in the Premier League. I'm looking at the top 14. He does not fit any of those wingers. You're not better than Martinelli. You're not better than Saka. You're not better than anybody in Tottenham. You're not better than anybody in Man City. You're not better than anybody in Chelsea. Who else is up there? You're not better than Brighton, even Aston Villa. Hell, Everton.
Bro,
get us to me home.
Damari Gray.
He might play for Luton because Luton play like a weird defensive ship. He might play. You know what? He's not playing for Luton. The other place he can play is probably
Bro, like, listen, I won't disagree with him because I think Jadon Sancho would have done better if he left for us this season. That's just my honest opinion. His style of play suit Ten Hag style of play. He have all the abilities you need in a winger to make Højlund to service Højlund.
Yeah?
I need to ask we need Luan for this conversation.
Did you guys watch KG show the other day when Sachi was talking about Greenwood?
Bro, Greenwood, yeah, I was watching, bro. But I feel like that's
Sachi wanted Greenwood back and he got cooked by the chap in the KG chat.
I wish I could have got my last stream to help defend him. I want Greenwood back too because
I watch Getafe every game and he is balling. He's having the time of his life. And I'm watching Marcus Rashford playing my left wing.
What almost said is actually true because if you look at the top, let me even go as far as the top 10 the top 10 teams now, right? Marcus Rashford is not better than any of their this season. It's not better than any of their left winger. Like he's not better than he's right. Saka, Martinelli is not better than them. It's not better than what's this guy's name that Aston Villa just got this season.
Diaby.
It's not better than Mitoma. It's obviously not better than Grealish or Doku or Foden. It's obviously not better than Mo Salah. Like it's not better than Kulusevski. Like so I'm looking at the top 10 or top 8. I'm like, this guy, when he was saying it right now, I'm like, this guy's right though. Like,
yeah, bro.
The question Jarvis asks is, do we think he's and what's the question again? He said, do we think there's no way back for him, right? Or if he's I just feel like Marcus Rashford should decide. I just feel like he should decide where he wants, because obviously he's not going to be playing at the 9th position because we've got Højlund, right?
Yeah.
So he has to, and he's not getting any younger. So he has to diversify his game and stop these. Did you watch the game? We had a last game. He had 2 defenders right in front of him, and he wanted to go past them as if he was a ghost. Like That
like
did,
they'll run away. Like I
bro,
remember that moment.
Listen to me.
I'm like,
You
why
see
do
the
you do
Greenwood
that,
clip I
man?
sent you, Drex? You see the
Yeah.
Greenwood clip I sent you, Drex, where he
Yeah.
run through 4 players, bro, and still get the ball off the pass and run and finish the ball. Bro, listen to me. Intelligence, football intelligence is a serious thing.
I'm watching Getafe. The manager over there is clueless. He doesn't know what to do with Greenwood. Like he just
Exactly.
like, yo, Greenwood go on play and do all the set piece. He's taking the set piece. He's doing everything for that team over there.
Bro,
He's giving
Greenwood
the
is
assist, the
talisman
pre-assist, he doing
extraordinaire
everything.
there,
He
bro.
play left wing, right wing striker, number 10, number 8.
Basically,
Like,
Bruno
the manager
from
didn't
2
know
years
what
ago.
to do with him, but he like, I must play him. I don't know what to do with you, but I
Yeah.
must.
Okay,
But
but
bro, the man is
to be a devil's,
coming
let me
up
just play
clutch.
devil's advocate here, right? We shouldn't. I know Marcus Rashford has been here for what, 9 seasons now, right? We shouldn't just. I feel like there's a player in there. There's something going on with Rashford.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
He's
Get out of here,
disconnected.
bro.
Well, his router reset. His router reset.
Has paid for that.
Marcus Rashford is done. He's not. He's
Honestly,
not
there's
good
no.
enough.
I don't see. I tell no lie. I don't see anything. I don't see anything in Rashford. I don't see. I
Marcus
sell him.
Rashford.
The only
I'll
thing,
sell him.
Rex, I know you're. The only thing I could say in his defense is last season during the off period of the season, like he does this individual training thing, and this time around he didn't do it because we had the World Cup. He didn't have enough personal time for himself, so he only had about from a period where he usually does like 14 days of individualized like sharpness training, he only did 7, because he had
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Papi. Let me tell you something, Papi. You know
What?
that Marcus Rashford disappeared after the League Cup. That was it. Immediately we won the League Cup, he was gone. And
He
so
has
when
scored
The
goals
whole
since.
team was gone.
When we talk about him,
A new
when we talk about
contract.
the
A
league,
new contract.
yeah,
The
when
new
we talk
contract since
about
he
him
scored
now,
goal. He scored
when we
goal
talk about him
since.
now, people tend to think that we are just attacking him and forgetting that he actually gave us whatever goal GA last season, right? But I just remember that after February, Marcus was done. Marcus was gone, right? And everybody would say, people would tend to use the excuse, okay, we had a lot of games, but he's not the only one that was involved in those volume of games. So that's why when sometimes I hear Luwen talk, I hear other people talk about don't be too hard on Rashford. He carried us last season and what's not. Was it Omar that just said it right now? Wegos coming in January actually covered for him in terms of what was doing all the most of the dirty job, right? So I'd sell him.
Listen, Ronaldo had twice the amount of assists last season in our worst team. You understand, man? That is carrying Manchester United.
He's not beyond repair. Listen.
Bro,
If we put him on the right, he's learning a new position. If we put him on the right for the rest of the season, Marcus Rashford can come good for us.
Now, Max, your question.
On the right,
you want to improve, or you want to hope for improvement? What do you want?
But Mark, Papi is actually right, because most of the assists he's done this season has been off from the right. Yeah. So yeah, I think like if we want to still have him in the team, but wouldn't that be putting the likes of Pelestri further down the?
Exactly.
You're forcing.
Let me hear Jarvis.
I just want to come in and say, okay, I believe that Rashford won't come good this season. He will continue his bad spell, and I don't think he will manage to turn it around. That's just my thoughts about him. But I think when we come to this summer window, Ten Hag needs to be ruthless, because being ruthless is not selling the worst player, the fringe player. It's not selling Lindelof and Maguire and the bench players. That's not being ruthless. Being ruthless, if you remember how Klopp did, he sold. Who did he sell to Barcelona? He sold that Brazilian guy. Coutinho. That's being ruthless. You sell your best player so you get money, so you can buy in the players that suits your style. That's a ruthless manager, and that's what I would like to see from Ten Hag. I don't know. I'm not saying he should sell to Rashford, but he should actually consider it. selling one of the best players because Rashford doesn't suit Ten Hag's style. And when it comes to wingers, there's so many super talents now in Europe. You have in Napoli, Kvaratskhelia, or what's his name?
Ivica,
And you
yeah,
have
sure.
in Leverkusen,
Savio.
you have this Florian Mainz or
Chiesa,
yeah,
you could be
Florian. What's his name? It's
Woods.
Florian Wirtz. Yeah, he's fantastic. And you have the other guy who played at Bayern Munich, the ultra fast forward.
Marcus Tell.
No, Musiala.
Oh, Musiala, yeah. But he's played center attacking midfield.
He's more like Musiala's more like a 10.
He's a 10. He's a 10. He's more
Yeah,
10.
but you know, I'm not playing computer games. In the real world, it doesn't matter. If you can play on the right, you can play on the left. If you're a winger, if you're an attacker, it depends because it's all fluent. And for me, I believe we should go for players like that in that caliber, top caliber of Europe. But we never do. We always like come up with I don't know, players who's not working at the moment. So I think we should aim higher, and if we get for example this new sporting director in, maybe we can do business, real business.
Yeah, but right now for the next probably a year and a half, we're going to have to do business smart and not like top dollar business because we don't have that kind of money. Because I for one, I'm of the impression that whether or not he come in, we're not going to spend no 300 million in the next summer window. So it's going to be on a budget. So it had to be top young talents that now hitting breakout seasons or about to hit a breakout season, stuff like that.
Players that are hungry, players that want to play, not just because you have the money, you just want to spend money. Like,
yeah, but then we should go to Nusa.
Nobody on your Nusa.
Let's actually quickly talk about the players that are hungry, the players that are doing it, guys. Today there were some awards that were given out, and I think it's worth just mentioning just a few of them. Let's go to the first person that got an award that we'll talk about real quick is what's his name?
Bellingham?
He goes by Jude Bellingham, the Golden Boy Award. He got that. He is. Let me just share a picture really quickly so that you guys know what we're talking about. That's the Golden Boy right there.
That's the award that Green would get nominated for 2 times in a row,
but never got it. Yes. But that's a hungry kid doing it. Another person also that got an award that's worth mentioning is Lamine Yamal. He wins the youngest award it's called the youngest award at Golden Boy 2023.
The youngest Golden Boy, basically. The young boy.
Yes,
the next one, the future Golden Boy. Mason Greenwood win that award already.
Exactly. And that's him. Young gun.
16 years old.
16.
16.
Yamal is his last name, and I
Yamal
think it's
Lamine.
like
Okay.
Lamine.
Okay.
He's Moroccan, but he born in Spain.
Yeah. Another person that we have to talk about who won the Best Agent Award is Ali Barat. Guys, this guy, he did the biggest heist of the transfer window. He sold Caicedo to Chelsea. like this guy, he sold a 20 million he made a 20 million player look like 100 and something million. So this man right here was the brains behind that. He scammed them, and other people believe it's a scam. But yeah, another award to mention as well is the Juventus sport director Cristiano Giuntoli wins the greatest challenge award at Golden Boy 2023. He won the Serie A title as Napoli director last season before joining Juventus this year. And this is the man in question right here, the winner. He joins you, bend over, winning things this week. So, yeah. One last person also to mention is the Atlanta center back, Giorgio Scalvini. He wins the best Italian player under 21. And this is the player in question right here.
What club does he play?
Center back.
Where?
Oh, he plays for Atlanta, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy that we're scouting right now, apart from Goncalo Ramos.
And last but not least, I guess, is Arsenal director Edu Gaspar wins the Best European Director Award. And this is a picture of the man in question. Hopefully we can get directors that would also end up winning something at Man United. Because these are guys that are doing something in that field, and it's like recognizable, and other people are applauding.
So they're doing their job. Huh.
Say that again?
I said they're doing their job. I wish I
doing their job, right? Yes.
It's like Tony Bloom saying, "You're just doing their job."
And then also the Brighton president, also his name is Tony Bloom. He wins the Best European President Award as well. And that is the picture of the Brighton president.
Well, Brighton probably made some of the most money in the last two seasons selling players. So
I want to arrange my personal finances like Brighton in life. I just want to be bright, like it's just like these guys have all money coming in and no money coming out. It's
their job to sell players, it seems.
Give a phone call.
Who else? Also, Haaland won an award, but we're not gonna, Golden Player Man Award at Golden Boy 2023. Erling Haaland wins it. And voted by Board of Legends, including Matthias, Stoikov, Shevchenko, Veron, Nedved, and Fabregas. These are the people, I guess, that were making these votes.
Did he score in the Champions League playoffs? I don't think he did. Yeah, Haaland. Did he score?
Did he?
No.
Did he?
I doubt it.
I think
he's tapping merchant. You saw what Mourinho said.
I heard he was injured.
When he compared Højlund and Haaland. Højlund and Haaland. Mourinho was straight on. He's spitting facts. He said one of them play football, the other one scores goals.
Just finishing.
Yeah, just finishing.
It's football heritage.
And he says it so bluntly. That's why I love about Mourinho. He says, no football, just finishing when he's talking about Haaland. Yeah, man. Anyway, these are some of the updates, guys. And as we're wrapping up the show, I want to say big up to everybody that made it possible, just pulling up here. I appreciate it with the comments as well, with the likes. Guys, how many likes we got? Is it close to 20?
19.
19. One more. Come on, one more like.
One more like. One fact. I got one football fact for you. There's only 2 teams in CONCACAF out of 16 teams that call football soccer. Which 2 teams are they?
Could you repeat that question again?
There's only 2 teams in CONCACAF out of the 16 teams that call football soccer. Which 2 are
USA?
they?
USA, Mexico.
USA and Canada, bro. Mexico is football.
Oh.
That's a good one. Actually, we can even close on this one. Who is the older player here? Look at this. Player 1 or player 2? Lucas Vazquez or Carvajal? What are you saying?
Lucas is older.
Yep.
He is.
I think about 2 years or 3 years.
3 years older.
Fair enough.
But look at Carvajal, man. I feel like these guys have been here for long.
That's like
Carvajal looks like.
You would never believe.
Carvajal looks like Benzema,
He looks like Benzema a little bit. That's true. Yeah, man. It's a little bit of.
Pick up the chat, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Shout out to y'all. We got the 20 likes. We can now conclude the stream. Awesome. Big up to y'all. Big up to Stephanie for counting and always being on the like check. Exactly. It's a party, Jarvis. You're right. Guys, let's do the plugging. Mark, do you want to plug your channel real quick, bro?
Bro, like you can find me on here on MUFC Realist TV, or you could even check me out on my channel. But I just co-stream to my channel, really. So MUFC Realist TV, guys. Shout out to you all who joined us in the chat. And yeah.
All right. And you, Manj doesn't have a YouTube channel. I'll do the plug. You can check Manj out here on Football Power Hour. What?
And you can follow me. First of all, big up bots on the panel. Thanks for having me on as always.
Yeah.
Big up to the chat as well. And you can follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you call it, at Manj S Sandhu.
Oh.
Come on. What about you, Drex?
Big up, Poppy. Thanks for having me. No, I'm here. I'm just looking at everybody. Hey, come on.
PayPal.
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
PayPal.
You could find me on PayPal, like Man said. but big up everybody. Yeah, you could find me on X or Twitter at SN_Drex, and on YouTube. I'm most time with Mark, but I have my own channel, myself and my brother, Day Hub United. That's the channel, just a young channel. But most of the time it's myself, Mark. I'm with MUFC Real Estate. You all catch me anywhere. Papi and MUFC. Those are my core. Those are my core. Papi and MUFC Real Estate TV. Those are I'm always there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. What about you, Omo?
You catch me on Twitter, Omo Solo. Post just talking nonsense about this Foolish Club.
What about the paper you wrote? Where can we find that?
I'm put it on YouTube. I'll make a whole video for this foolish boy on YouTube.
Foolish boy. And on that note,
we will be there, Jarvis.
Yeah, I just followed Omo Solo, so big up Omo. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter too. My Twitter handle is Bole77, BOLE77. So yeah, if you like, you can follow me, and you can see me on the MUFC Realist TV and on this channel, Football Power Hour.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Football Power Hour.
Yeah, guys, let's get the subscribers up. Let's get it up, and we're out. This is the Friday Happy Hour number 37. Thank you so much one more time. I'll see you guys on the next Happy Hour.